Hello everyone! How are we doing this fine Sunday morning? I do apologize if my voice is a little bit iffy today. I'm having a little bit of a cold. Now, why do we not have game audio? Oh, there it is. The sound just got really quiet. That is all good. I'm thinking we're gonna start today by going to the Golden Saucer. I want to see if I won anything. And when we're done there, well, I guess it's just time then to return to the story. I'm quite excited. The story has been getting very interesting as of late. We are currently in the Feylands, where all the fairies are. Hey, Wolfhard. And we're trying to find one of those light wardens there to like get the night sky back. I think that area is gonna be beautiful. I think it's gonna look so nice. So I hope that's gonna work well. Alright, Golden Saucer. Also, what's the next game? Where is person? I need to find a person. There we go. Gatekeeper. Anything fun happening? Ooh, Leap of Faith. Yes, I'll go do the Leap of Faith. I do like the Leap of Faith. So, we'll check the lottery, we'll do the Leap of Faith, and then we get back into the story. Oop. Am I not in the right spot? I am in the right spot. I really wish the Lalafell tenders got a slightly different appearance. I also am slightly alarmed. Look at this. I'm not okay with this. She's like a slightly more tan, less freckled version of me. Hold on. I need to like take a screenshot of this. Look over here, please. Let me see. Emote, we should have... I guess shocked would be really good. Panic? No. Shocked. Yes. Now just fix the camera. I'm cuter. By a lot. But they're still alarmingly similar. I should at some point get that outfit just to stand beside her, but I don't know. I don't like that type of outfit on Lala's. It's kind of off. Also, hey Nick! Oh, wait. You. I didn't buy the stupid tickets! Ah, you must have missed out last week. Alright. Fine. This one... There we go. Well, shit happens. Gatekeeper that can teleport me to the place I need to be, please. I'm gonna do a Leap of Faith. It is my favorite game on here. I'm not the best at it, but it's fun. Hello. I would like to take part in the game. So if anyone else is on, come join me. Oh, that person has an interesting name. See, okay, audio is good, everything is starting to look nice. right. Let's do this. Now. Oh, it's the hard one. Oh, I'm bad at that one. I'm good at the one where we have to, like, travel a distance. This one is hard. Okay, I have 10 minutes. This is gonna be 10 minutes of failure. Potentially. I am getting better at my jumping, though. I also think it feels like this is easier to do as a Lala because, well, we're smaller. So it's easier to see our landing zone. Okay, where am I going? There's one up there. One up there. Whew, that was close. There we go. Is another one up there at the top? No? Where's the golden ones? Odd. There was another one here to the side. Also, why am I alone here? That's why it's so easy right now. There's nobody here. What the hell? I've never been alone in this place. Usually when I play this, there's like at least like 20 other people trying to get to the same place, so it's hard as hell to see. Where am I trying to go? That was close. Guys, this is so weird. I know it's Sunday and everything, but this really isn't anybody. Oh! We're gonna pretend we didn't see that. Did the game bug out? I'm still streaming, right? Yeah? Yeah, I'm still streaming, okay. I was worried there for a second, like, that my internet had cut out or something. Also, this has to be my favorite song of this game. Apparently, pretty much everyone who comes from WoW really likes the Golden Saucer. I think it's because we have this fair in WoW called Darkmoon Fair. Oh, there's two. Oh, they're like all up there. That's all. They're usually spread around. I am... No! You need to mind the gap. Oh, turn on so we can't see any people? Maybe. Didn't mean to. It's not as fun without all the other people. It gets like really lonely. Oh, come on, I was doing so good before. Okay, if I zoom in. I can do this. I'm getting some like flashbacks from recording my video about like player made content. I think I spent so long in the jumping puzzle houses and I managed to finish one of them. Which was smart as easy. I didn't even know you could turn off other people. Yeah, they're really creepy. It's like, it's really messed up. I don't like it. Okay, mind the gap. They're over there. Where is the golden one? Oh, it's there. Okay. It's not the same. Also, why are all the silver ones over here? That's so odd. Usually they spread them out. Okay. Nope. Slightly miscalculated there. Well, oh, come on. Well, we're gonna go grab the golden one, and then we're gonna be out of here and play like the main story where there will actually be people, because this is just freaking me out. It doesn't help that everything is like... Yeah, it doesn't help that everything is like weird, like rusted metal and shit. Like I'm getting weird Silent Hill vibes. It's like, it feels like a horror game with just really happy music. Oh, come on. I mean, part of the fun is that you're doing it with other people, so it's just a big clusterfuck. Okay. I can do this. No. Whew. So close. And then here. I'm not this bad at this. I really am not. It's just because somebody's watching me. That's it. Guys, all of you close your eyes. And if you close your eyes, I'm gonna do so good. And we'll finish this in like a minute. That's gonna solve everything. Alright. Need to get up there. How the heck do I do that? Okay, close eyes, please. No. Somebody didn't close their eyes. Naughty, naughty. Please don't let me run out of time. I've never actually run out of time in this. Oh. It feels so lonely. No. Got this. Okay. No! Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm alone in a 10-minute long jumping hell. It is terrible. I always think it's really funny when you see things like huskers in these areas, because they are so big. So you have like tiny lalafels jumping around and then just gigantic catmen. Oh. This is so bad. I started so good, and then I got nervous because time's running out, and no. Come on, we know how to do this. I've done this before, so often. Koma nú Anna, hvað ertu að gera? I mean, maybe I did get an instance all to myself. I felt like, oh, she's gonna be so bad that nobody... We don't want anyone to see it. So we'll just let her be on her own. Except I didn't realize I'm actually live streaming this, and... We're just gonna leave. Thank you. That was so bad. Yeah, we're just gonna not do this. Let me see. I'm gonna adjust my things a little bit here. Now. Yeah, look. There's like actual people out here, even a cat person. Now, we're gonna go back here and get to some main story stuff. Oh, wait. Before it started the main story, I was gonna check if we had a new class quest. Because I'm level 74 now. Wait, where is where? So we need to go to the Crystarium. Start at the Crystarium, and then we're gonna go see the dwarf, see if he has anything for us. For our healer quest. I had forgotten the 100 Acre Woods music, but it is back. Oh, this place is so pretty. Must have been so hot here before we like fixed the night sky. Because everything is made out of glass, even though it's like is shaded glass, still feels like it would have been so hot, like being in a greenhouse. Hello, Giot. Giot is eyeing you, presumably. It's a bit hard to tell. Lolly-ho! Looks like you've been training hard. In fact, your muscles are so much bigger. It's almost like there's 3 of you. You're really drunk, aren't you? Yes, I'm joking, as you know, but you seem stronger. I don't suppose you came up with a clever plan for stopping Sofrosine while you were at it? No. Don't worry, I have another test in mind that will get us more information. Then we'll be able to think of something. We'll be killing Sin Eaters again, but this time you're healing them. Well, trying to anyhow. I don't expect it to work. Sin Eaters ain't like us, or like any sort of normal creature. But by seeing you healing magic fail to heal them, we should learn why it don't work. And then maybe we can figure out what's so different about Sofrosine. I've heard from folk passing through the stray Sin Eaters find their way to Amphareng pretty often. Meet me at Morsok and be ready for carnage. Ooh. Alright. Let's go there and heal the Sin Eaters. Which is not what I expected, but it's something we're gonna be doing nonetheless. I'm trying to like fix my clothes. Everything, I've been losing a little bit of weight and everything is just getting too big on me and it's really annoying. So my clothes just aren't fitting like they should. Oh no, now it looks like I'm wearing nothing. Oh, for crying out loud. Let's put you there. Like so. Hold on. I'm just... This should be better. Oh, it's just a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, it's a nice thing to be happening, but I wasn't prepared for the clothing situation. Alright, where is my friend? He is... No. This way. Where is Giot? Hello. Why are you drinking? You don't throw anything but drink. You know, I heard that the liquor here ain't fit to drink, but it's not half bad. Gets the job done, and with a real kick. Oh, I know what you're thinking. That Giot, always downing one ale or another. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You think to yourself, and so good at it too. I'm uncontrollably jealous. I just can't take any more. And you quietly weep inside. No. Not quite. I'm sympathetic, I am, but my drinking is important. No, indispensable. Dwarfs get fiercer the more they drink. Really fuels the fire within. I can see you don't believe me. Fine. You leave me no choice. I'll show you. I'll go on ahead and dye some sin eaters in the time it takes you to finish off the remorse swill here. Just sculpt that down and come and find me. Southeast of here, you'll see. I don't want to be drinking. Oh, God. A half-finished bottle of alcohol, apparently purchased by Giot, sits on the mat. The local concoction within is deep brown, and from its waft a stench that can only be described as atrocious. Oh, hell no. A feeling of foreboding, being an effect of the echo or something more instinctual, overpowers you when you see so much as look at the content of the bottle. You decide to abstain and make up an excuse to tell Giot later. Very good. Good. Only more than our brew. No one else ever drinks as much as the dwarf. Yeah, I'm not touching that shit. Where did he go? He went there. That is just not okay. These clothes are really bothering me. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna change my sweater. Alright. God, this is not even much better, is it? I'm sorry, I'm having clothing issues these days. This is really worse. 1 minute. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, this is much better. It's still a little bit big, but it's not hanging off me, which is nice. It's also a newer thing than the other two. So it fits better. The music has gone away. Oh, to the west. Oh, it's in that area. Alright, let's go find our dwarf friend and hopefully we get to see more memories from the Warriors of Darkness. Oh well, the Warriors of Light as they were then. Epic rock music. Woo! So how have you guys been? It's been... It feels like it's been a really long week, this one. So it's really nice to have you here. And just get things going back to normal. Alright. So this is the one you want me to heal? See? Your average Sin Eater's no match for me. Not with the power of tradition and alcohol on my side. As a matter of fact, I put down another before I got around to this one here. But I did the job a bit well. Really mangled the thing. It was pretty gross. Flattened in all the wrong places with the bits poking out and like. So I got it out of here. Anyway, you get the idea. I drink a lot, I kill stuff. You have to admit that it's an effective strategy. And now that we got our Sin Eater patient, you can try out your healing on it. Go on. So it's alive, but it's... Why did you have to take the one that looks like a spider, though? You're saying, could we not take, like, the one of the less disgusting ones? Wrong spell. Give you a cure too. Is it like... Oh. I'm just supposed to click on it. I thought I would like pick the spell or something. As you thought, nothing. Did you figure out why of it? I think it was never really alive to begin with. You're right on that one. Sin Eaters may look like people or beasts, but it's like they're just pretending. They're not truly alive. Only the light drives them, keeps them going like winding an automaton. And healing magic ain't meant for restoring life to something that didn't have none to begin with. But if Sufferson's power ain't like the healing magic we know, what is it? Well, she's a Sin Eater too, so maybe something special? I also wonder why it don't come and revive this one. Is it just too far away to take notice? I never seen it come before. Then again, I never heard tell of it appearing at Holmester Switch neither, and so many Sin Eaters got killed there that you think it would take note eventually. So why only resurrect some Sin Eaters and not others? This is all too much thinking, not enough drinking. To the Crystarium! Dude. Calm down on the booze. Okay, to the Crystarium. Hopefully, if we get some drink in him, he will figure it out. But are we not gonna get any memories? Maybe because we didn't see her. But that's a shame. I wanted to see another vision. Because she's a healer like me and she's also a Lalafell like me. And when I originally picked the race, when I originally watched the trailers, I was really excited about the little healer because he looks so cute, but also like amazing healer powers. The more stuff alright, but this here is fine ale. At least what my body tells me, and I'm listening. That's how I keep my muscles primed and my spirit high. At least that's what my body tells me. Does he not taste the ale? Have you reached the point of drinking so fiercely that you don't even taste the ale? Ugh. Speaking of, would it kill you to relax a little? Being so serious all of the time can't be good for you. And the silent staring just makes you seem morose. We won't kill Sofrosine any faster for not drinking, that's for sure. Nothing come easy to sober folk. And that's why I need a few more in me before I can really get to work, figuring out why Sofrosine does what it does. It keeps feeling like I'm missing something obvious. But, yeah. When can I talk to you again? 76. Alright, then we can return. Wrong quest. Then we can return to the main story. Now we were going about helping the mole people. Rude. Loud people outside. The next one we were supposed to help was Vidlad. Hello. The elder's answer. Vidlad looks a satisfied new Mao. Ah, there's nothing like honourable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Vid Eng returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they have tiding for you. Alright, let's find them. We were travelling here with Minfilia. Remember that. Weren't we also travelling here with the Elder? I forget who was travelling with us. I do remember it was Minfilia at least. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver you answers. Thank you. Oh yeah, we had Urian J with us too, and Thancred. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberation, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from the torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Thank you. Take it, the stone scepter of New Mao. This makes 3 relics, 1 more, and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. The leader upon Ilmek founding arose a ruler of all Feyfolk to bring order to our righteous king. In our turn, we Feyfolk rendered our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they become a signature, their power remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else we should know? Anything? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge and none here would blame you, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I look away from one moment, and every fairy and their numbskull tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Fuad's, and anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. The fine relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the armor of safekeeping at the settlement, Wolekdorf. It beareth mention that the Amaro are unlike those which thou hast herefore encountered. Owing to the peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Feyfolk. Okay. Oh, that's the Amaro we found before. Ah, that makes sense. And though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolkedorf, seek out the largest of the Amro. His name is Seto, and he is the leader and the bearer of the relic. Awesome. Please don't yell at me again, fairy person. She scares me. Now, the Amro were over here. I did accidentally end over there before, I think last time. But this does explain why the Amro over there can speak and not everyone. So it's actually not me being crazy, it's just that not everyone can speak. Okay, and we're looking for a big Amro. Sandman, Traveler. Oh! Enormous Amro. Hello. You're very, very big. An enormous Amro slumbers peacefully. Seto? Artbert? No. I'm much smaller than Artbert. I'm sorry. I know him though. Ah, forgive me, I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you right? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Light Warden. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you're indeed immune to the light corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Why? Forget this folly, return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Yeah. We gotta give him time to think it over. He's clearly unsure about it. It's harder by far to change the mind of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, this is the first time thou hast set foot here. It would behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with this member. In such wise, he will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid you seek out the Amaro and make yourself known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of greeting. Okay. So you're saying I should go around and pet them? Because that sounds like a plan. That sounds like an amazing plan. Go pet the Amaro. Yes. You have anything more to say? Go, my friend. Make thyself known unto the Amaro. It requires no more than a gentle touch. Oh, I am actually supposed to pet them. My life is complete. This is so amazing. They are so fluffy. It's like touching a cloud. Oh, there's a thing over there. I'm so jealous. I can't wait for them to figure out to make like sensory gloves for video games. And then I just want them to make a video game about petting animals. Where did Tangred go? Oh, there he is. As my master always used to say, despite their seclusion, the Amaro here appear to be quite familiar with men. Well, yeah, they keep on talking about like their masters and stuff. So I'm guessing they at some point used to belong to somebody. Well, now, it's not often we are visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. What brings you so far from your own kind? Let me just get nice and close. Yes. And pet. Pet, pet, pet. Krr, krr. Ah, How long has it been since last I felt a man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. You are eating me. He was a knight of Obert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in his land out of respect for his memory. Oh. That makes sense. So they're probably all from the settlement that's gone. Oh, let's say hi to Traveler. How rare is it to have men here? So long as you do nothing to disturb our peace, we welcome you with open wings. Oh, tell me about yourself. In my past, I had a master with whom I journeyed to far corners of the realm. From Napatharang deep in the south to Wobert here in the north, we soared riding the wind. He so loved travel, my master did, and there is no greater testament to that than the name which he bestowed upon me, Traveller. Many years have passed since I last embarked on a journey, and I imagine the world outside Ilmeg is much changed. Yet I have no desire to see it again. Nay, I will leave those places I visited as they are in my mind's eye. What kind of place is this? Among the Amaro, there are those who awaken to abilities long lost in our kind. Speech among them. Tupac Amaro, the man of Ronka, called us, and we came here to live out our final days. Be it through death or abandonment, we all have lost our masters and known bitter solitude. But in this community, we may find kinship, understanding, and not least of all, peace. As a flock, we build our lives around peace and distance ourselves from trouble. Though our Fey neighbors do not always respect our wishes, for the most part we are content. Oh, that's really, really nice. So they basically made a retirement village for themselves. That's super sweet. Hello, do you have anything to say? Are you one of those treasure hunters? There is nothing left for you here. Oh, no. I'm just here to pet you. Pet. Ah, tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After the Empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasion, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestor in us. If we live long enough among men, the seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us, among other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Huh. So they aren't born with speech, they develop it over time. Hello, Nimbus. What is all the commotion? Did something happen while we slumbered? No. Oh, yes? Kinda? I don't know. How long were you sleeping? Grrr, what's happening? Why am I being petted? It is wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attention of men. We're kinda loath to come here, for fear of the Feyfolk. But then we are Feyfolk too. When first we met our home, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see? It is easy to forget sometimes. Huh. So they swore an oath to the Fairy King. And they want to protect men, it seems. But this oath, is that what's holding them back? Thou hast peered into the heart of the Amaro, I take it? Yeah, they're lovely. Then thou canst not choose but see the intent and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare and not scorn that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting the king. Yet confront the king we must, and to that end we must need have the crystal shoes. Maybe we can offer like Hooray Boulder or something as petting people? Ask them to, like, well, we would have to get them over here. Could we call Alfin over and just ask him to pet everything? Urianji's brow was furrowed in thought. Malicity? Might I prevail upon thee a confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it's for thee, I believe, that he worries most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Sure. I don't mind. Like, we can sit down and we can chat about it. I understand his worry. I'm tiny. You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it's not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. This is something I must do. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will you doing to compel the faithful to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To save all my friends? To save the world? What did he say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well, you may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Oh? Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then. Meet me in the clearing to the east. There, I will lure out the fiends that you may slay them. Sounds like a plan. I can do that. Okay, so we just have to kill some Sin Eaters, and then we can get things sorted. Oh. Make sure we have our drinks on. Okay. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie whoops. That thing looks fucked up. It was standing so still. I thought it was a statue there for a second. I would have run up to it if it hadn't had a name above it. Oh, this place is so pretty. Alright. You call out the Sin Eaters and I'll kill them. I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the trick. But come, we begin at your signal. Yeah? Ready then? Very well. Alright. Gonna do like so. What was this again? Oh, this was that here. I'm not gonna be able to get a Blood Lily, sadly. See? Oh, more of you. That's fine. I'm gonna just eat the lilies. And maybe I can get one. One more, and I should be able to actually do damage. This would be nice. Though I think this guy might be the last one. Ah, I was so close. You made short work of those creatures. I will not deny it. I've seen enough. Let us return to Walterkorf. Could you not summon like one more? I almost had my blood lily. It's so new, I've barely ever gotten to use it, so I wanted to see how it looks properly. I want wings like this. It looks so pretty. But if we kill the king, do they then have to find themselves a new king? Pardon me. I'm all kind of coffee these days. By thy ease which you slew those senators, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. Sure? Said I would make a personal request of you. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought Sin-Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Longmirror's Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Futha, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While upon your quest for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept that it's gone forever. Oh, no problem. Oh, I can't fly. I keep on trying to fly. It's just wherever I go, it's like, jump up. It's like, oh no, wait. So it's in the lake over there. Also, somewhere south is thing. Southwest. So maybe up on one of these things. Pardon me. There's a really far way to fall, and I am in combat, making me not immune to death by falling. So, better be safe than sorry. Still southwest. I wonder if it's either up on these pillars or in the lake. Still southwest. It's probably going to be up on the thing. Oh, to the west. Yeah, it's either up there or it's in the water. Come on. Pardon me. How do I go into the water again? Oh, like so. Wrong button. Down we go. Yeah, it has to be above. Well, we still have things to do. Let's go find that thing of his. And hopefully the medallion is okay. It's so crazy to see just... This was a street. Church at the end and everything. The House of First Light. Oh! Glittering object. found the medallion. Yay! I love this. Such a cute emote. Alright. Remember, you can teleport back. You don't have to walk everywhere. Gosh, there's so many side quests here. It's gonna be nice when I go leveling my other classes. I'm currently still working on getting everything to level 50. I got in the ninja, which is good because that is next week's thing. I got the ninja. The white mage is ready, and now I'm working on the scholar, which will also give me the arcanist, which is quite nice. And after doing the Realm Reborn stories, I think we're going to take a little break from class stories again and maybe do battles. I'm also still working on Bahamut. I should really get going with that one. Ah, you returned. How fare you search? I found your medallion. Despite its ace in prolonged submersion, this golden medallion still retains its luster. Here you go. I'm guessing it belonged to his master.
Ah, my medallion! You found it!
Voice acting.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young.
Oh.
In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories.
I wonder if that's how Katla feels.
This medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
See, I wonder if chugabos feel like that.
His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Oh.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
You are now? I think that was really good for Ardbert. I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel. I know he knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness.
Thank you.
When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul faintly but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbirds. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Thank you. I want to give him a hug. Oh, you...
There's trouble! Terrible
Oh,
trouble!
that's not mine. Oh?
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun.
And then?
But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Yes. Please don't linger.
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfield. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I don't know.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing we're gonna go into a trial? Yeah, okay. Achtla Ormen. Said I will wish you well on your way. Forgive me, it seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I am convinced now, convinced that you will triumph. To the south you will find the bridge to Ligia. As the bearer of the four relics, the gate of the castle will open to you. Thank you. Well, off we go. So it's over here. There is no quick way to get there, so we'll just have to fly. Well, walk. Float on our broom. This land is so peaceful. And pretty. Oh, hold on. Splash. Right, on we go. Who's that? Oh, it's another player. I thought this was an NPC just standing here staring at a tree for some reason. Which I found rather confusing. now we should be able to actually go in there. Based on the vision I've seen of the king, I think that is one of the pictures they used to show the new lighting system they're planning to implement. I hope they have, like, pretty loot. Oh, they have decorated the entrance. The set of people turned into shrubbery. Gotta love that. This place is like deceptively dark. Oh, that's cute. Puka. Oh, oh, sorry. So basically, over the course of the next patches, and I think some in the start of the next expansion, they're going to be doing series of graphical updates. This includes upgrading the player character models. They're not going to change like a lot. It's more like an HD version. Other things they want to upgrade are, for example, the lighting system and increase like ground scenery and such things, just to make the world seem more alive. Lighting, not liking. Light, as in like light and shadow. Hey, Mr. Crow. I'm sorry, my pronunciations are sometimes not the best. But yeah, they're gonna... I have a video on it on my channel where I show a little bit, but you can also think, if you just Google Final Fantasy lights, like updates. Alright. I want this particular music. Hey. The gate has recognized that you bear all of our relics. The seal is broken. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. Yes, it was sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it's you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling, though we faithful may appear to live unfettered life, there is still law that binds us. To take back as much as taken, to create as much as destroyed, to give as much as received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not, come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. I don't understand what I'm being asked. I have to give back as much as I take? Yeah, this is that kind of duty. So, anybody wanna join me? Can I use this? No. Because right now, we can actually have people come in. So, Nick, if you're online, Abe, if you wanna join, or Wolf, if you wanna join. Let me see. Otherwise, I'll sign up on my own. I shouldn't be too hard for me to get in, being a healer. Let's see. Dark Nick wants to... Okay, what am I doing? There we go. Crossword link shell. Invite the party. Gonna invite Abe. dancing plague. Let's actually read this. The white dress, the shell crown, the stone scepter, the crystal shoes. Having acquired the 4 Fey relics through considerable effort, you now stand ready to break the seal over Lycian and confront the Light Warden of Ilmeg, the fallen fairy king, Titania. Yet even as you hunt the Sin Eaters, you are in turn hunted by force of Yulmore, who have thrown all caution to the wind and marched resolute on the fairy kingdom. Ah, it's okay. Oh. Abe, I hope you have a great time with them. Alright. Let me then just sign us up for the Dancing Plague. Oh, you don't meet the... Wait, is it me or you who don't meet the requirement? It's probably you. What class are you right now, Nick? Because you should be, like, high enough. Let me see. Need to be level 73. Are you ready now? Awesome. There we go. How can the wait time be 10 minutes? Horrendous. What to do for 10 minutes? Well... Oh, I've gotten all the ether places. Here. Interesting. What is my class situation right now? Part 72. Ugh, part B. I don't want to go anywhere in case I have to run all the way up here again. Let's just look around. Oh, this is actually deeper than I thought. I can still splash them. Splashes for the best. Splashes for the win. By the way, I did make some new emotes for my tier 1 subscribers, which does include a splash emote, a Melisily emote, and some more stuff. And as we open up more, I'm gonna try to get you guys to like help me decide what we want emotes on. And I will try to make them. The Melisily one took forever to make. I think I went through several different iterations. But I think if I show you... So the... Yeah... It's okay. Oh, they haven't all been accepted yet. Yeah, that's the Rage one, which is amazing. Wait. If I go here... I know we have... So, these are some of the new ones. Have they not been accepted? Hold on, I'm checking my... I'm checking my Twitch information. Let's see. If I go into my creator dashboard... And I go into my emotes. Melisily should work. Odd? Why is it not working? I never really worked much with... Oh, there they are. I also got this one. Oh no, I don't want to report. I want to... I don't know how to do the emote. There is one more, which is Malisili, and I don't know why it's not appearing for me, but it says it's activated and should be okay. Yeah, that's the one they used. Wow. I want their wings. As much time lost, so much frolicking and fasting left undone. We must make up for it. We must, beginning by playing with you.
Come and play! For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
Oh, I know the song. This is the song they used for, there's a guy on YouTube. Holy shit. There's a guy on YouTube who has this absolutely excellent series of dances. So he dances as the different jobs. This is the music he used for the White Mage. Do we wanna?
When you play with fire.
Stack on him. I'm actually not healing much of anything. She's so pretty. Oh, what am I doing? I should use my lilies.
Sick of this cramped old
Just gonna-
castle. Let's play in the forest.
Oh! That is a cool ability. Did she actually transform us, or did she just transform the room? Ah. I have made a terrible mistake. I like this song.
Squish, squash, a crimson flag.
Shoot! Oh. That was so mean. I really like the song.
Bigger's better.
Oh dear God. Ooh, no, wait, what? Where? Oh. We are wiping. Oh! Limit break. Awesome. Feels like I'm panic healing right now.
Dance like the leaves on the flowers.
What are you doing now?
This is so much fun. Let's play some more.
She's never gonna die. Oh, you are dead. Okay, I need to get you up. Oh wait, my shift cast is ready. Just stand on me, please. Oh shit, I'm frozen and dead and...
Come and play.
No, okay, we're not gonna do the tactics. We're just gonna...
When you're dead.
We're not gonna analyze what was going wrong, figure out how to, like, not make that happen again. We're just gonna keep on going.
Can you guess which one?
Let's hope. Just try to kill her quickly, because the sooner she dies, the less I have to heal, and that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna get
Wait,
top up.
wait.
Yep. Okay, this is so Evier is the main tank right now. I don't know what this water thing is. Everyone is standing in it, so I think I have to stand in it, but I don't know.
When you play with fire.
The problem is not me, is that something was apparently going on with the tanks. So my thought was maybe, you know, if I ask for tactics, they could also explain the tactics, and maybe if somebody doesn't know the tactics, as in the tank, who seems to be struggling maybe a little bit, they can get the tactics without anyone having to point out that they are, like, doing bad.
Let's play in the forest.
I usually tend to ask if any fights are going bad, I usually tend to act stupid and just go, I don't know the tactics. So somebody explains, so whoever is actually struggling gets the tactic without having to out themselves. Because sometimes people are really worried about it because they don't wanna get yelled at. But I don't mind if I get yelled at. Tanks get hit hard in mid-phase and last. Noted. Yeah, I do the same usually in both work meetings or other places where basically I just feel like there's probably more than maybe me who don't understand, but nobody wants to ask. Because it's very often the people just don't want to ask. I've experienced it myself as a student, and I've also experienced it with my students. They just... It's hard to be the one who asks the question, because nobody wants to be seen as stupid or not understanding when everybody else seems to understand. But usually it's if you don't understand, it's usually at least 3-4 other people who don't understand. Nobody wants to say it. I guess it's just the teacher in me. You just want everybody to be comfy and know what's happening so they can enjoy the game. It also comes from years and years of playing World of Warcraft where you're basically decapitated for being the person who does not know the tactics. Oh yeah, Abe took an gifted subs last week. It was so amazing.
Grow, my lovelies, grow!
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's next year.
Bigger is better.
She's so aggressive. Okay, what? Who do I fight here? None of them... Oh. Okay, I can fight them, actually. Whoop. Nope. That's bad. Thank God for, oh shit healing. No. No. Let's get the tanks up. Oh shit, shit, shit. Why am I dying? Okay, let's make sure everybody is topped and good to go. And then I'll...
Dance like the leaves on the forest.
Oh, thank you. There's a good thing or bad thing with you doing over there in the middle, lady.
This is so much fun. Let's play some more.
Okay, wet, wet, wet. That means we're gonna get the 4 water things again? I love this song. Ah, shh. No. But yeah, I associate this song with like White Mage just because of that video. This is so good.
We can play no more.
No more, honey. Go rest. You need it. I feel really sorry for them because they wanted to save their people, make the land safe. So they took out the other Light Warden, only to be turned themselves into the monsters they hated. I wonder what it feels like to get the light into me like this. We did good! There's no loot. I did not get a single commendation. Hello.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak. The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king.
So they are going to get the new king.
The castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne, and the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place.
Please no.
However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do.
It's not something I can do.
My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Oh. So you're gonna become the new king? Whoa.
Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmek, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Yeah. Alright, my branch. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't think I would want to be a pixie king. Look how big you get. It's not my thing. If it would make me tiny, yes. If it makes me that big, no.
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
He sees past them.
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Please don't hurt them.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Let the pixie go.
Nymphilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your maw. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Okay, pixie is safe.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life?
Exactly. Fuck you.
If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
I can't wait for the light to go out.
Look! The sky! She's done it! The warrior of darkness has triumphed!
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Imagine how hard it must be to see with the light just going away like this.
Are you deaf? I said...
Oh god.
What's happening?
Water? That wasn't there before. Ah!
Orwai kansasi, Orwai kinsi. Help me!
This is why you don't mess with the Fae. It'll fuck you up.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
You should run away, buddy. Oh.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
Mm-hmm.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
A master is a disgusting pig. Who cares what he wants? Yeah, I would run away. I would run away immediately. Oh, she looks beautiful. Look at my branch. I wonder if I can still summon her.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Feaul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
Yeah.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feaul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent
These are the kind of wings I can get.
We all of us but wish to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be.
In Endwalker.
To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
What about our pact?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Well. I like her. And I do really appreciate that she actually helped me not have to become a king of the Fae Kingdom. Not the position of government I was feeling ready to take on right now, at this point in my life. Ooh, God, brightness. Ah, but look! Blue sky! Oh, that's so nice. This bunny over here is going through the story around the same time as I am. Because I keep on meeting them again and again. I'm going to train harder. Having seen what you've achieved is the least I can do. Please do. Well done, my friend. You put me to shame, laying low a light warden while I struggle to land a blow on a man old enough to be my great-grandsire. It seems I was wrong about your friend. Had Feaul not stepped in, you'd be frolicking with the fairies by now. Yeah, exactly. It was pure luck that we managed to hold the Yulmurs at bay long enough for you to succeed. But we have earned some good fortune, and while it is plain we've not seen the last of General Ranjit, I for one am glad to delay a reckoning with him a while longer. So am I. Never for a moment did I doubt thou would triumph over thy foe, yet the majesty of thine achievement delighted me nonetheless. Night hath returned to Ilmeg, and we stand on one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou were not present to see the faithful put the Ulmurans to flight. It was a right to raise the spirit. It was a sight to raise the spirit, I assure thee. Ah, but what value allied they might prove we're in the mood only to take them. I think it's going to be wonderful. Oh, I get a gift. Tancred wishes to have a word with the hero of the hour. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all your own, that it has seen us through many trials. With the warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It's time we were going, together, needless to say, to the bitter end, the fate of our two worlds being at stake and all that. Now I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium, much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Feyfolk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hope the city was spared Yulmore's attention, but I would soon see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for us all when I say that I've had my belly full of Ilmeg. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. Yeah, good thinking. It's not a place I need to stay in over long. There we go. Oh, your sub ran out? Yeah, that happens. They're only for a month, I think. All seems well, thank goodness. Though we spend most of our time on the road, Menphilia and I actually have apartments here. Perhaps now we may finally make use of them. Maybe. Maybe I can go back to my room and see our ghost friend. I see nothing out of the ordinary. The city appeareth unchanged from when last I visited. There is the self-same comforting hum of activity in the air. which is pretty good. It's nice to see the city is safe.
At the Crystarium?
Yes. Yulmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Hi.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
I didn't expect him to just come talk to us.
And you are...
Oh, you know. Bad news.
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
There we go. I'm back. I'm just gonna have to restart the game. Alright. Dramatic entrance.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
He decided to make his grand entrance again, just going like, no, we're taking this from the top.
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded. Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity...
am Emmett Selk, Asian.
Right, Emmett.
Gaia spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Please don't attack him in the middle of the Crystarium.
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Let me know if this is better.
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met.
But then I showed up.
But you had to come and ruin it all.
Stand, meddling warriors of light.
Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Okay.
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased.
He's standing beside you.
As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Why?
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the Source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
This is not...
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted.
I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
This is not where I expected this to go at all. This is absolutely opposite of what I thought you were trying to do. What the hell? Finding common ground with an Ascian. My entire being rebels at the very notion. That an Ascian of Amidcel's standing should willingly reveal himself unto us, and at this of all juncture is most interesting. He is very confusing. So, that was an Ascian. Anchor told me about them. He appears to be gone, but I won't be lowering my guard just yet. Let me go a little bit into my system and my audio. Voices are in the highest, but if I raise this, drop other things down a little bit. So voices should be like as high as possible. So let me know if other sounds are like ridiculously noisy. Yeah, he does have a point, yeah. I agree, Wolfart. And it's going to be interesting to know the motivation of the big bad evil. I am curious what their deal is. I know there is that other crystal, that Zodiac or something I think it's called. But yeah. I'm gonna leave the party. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first thing first, we should report to the Exarch. You can run along, my Listy. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. In light of your recent exertion, I would say you earned a rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later refreshed and ready for more. Okay, awesome, so we're gonna go meet our ghost friend. Go to our bed. Yeah, this was unexpected, and pleasantly so. First he shows up, crashes my PC, and then he just turns my whole idea of what he was planning upside down. Wait, where am I going? Ah, it's the next one here. He is one interesting guy. But at least he has confirmed Urianger's, like, theory, so that's good. Ah, welcome back, miss. We've been expecting you. You'll find refreshment laid out in your quarters. We hope they are to your liking. Will you be retiring now? Yes, please. Very good, miss. I bid you a pleasant evening. Oh, a sandwich basket. Nice. I'm saving up for a house right now. I have like 2 million gills. So, slow and steady. This room is so ridiculously big. Sandwiches. Yum yum. Oh, apples also. I love apples. Oh. Handwritten missive. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You'll probably think you're talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Still, he's keeping you well fed.
That's nice. Nice to see you.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett's Selk we should be concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining. Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them.
Nope.
But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Tell me about Seto.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Sure. She's the best. Best and loyal friend. Just like Seto. At the moment, she's snoozing beside me, being adorable. Wow, I was really hungry. I'm also probably gonna get really sick because, as A pointed out, these have been laying out for 2 weeks. Right. Thank you for the sandwich. Oh, I will get a headgear. The manager of suits is in a cheerful mood. Good evening to you, miss. I do hope you're all well rested. The Exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience. Sure. What is my item level on the headdress? 290. Yeah, so... Wait, 290? Why is it so low compared to everything else? 295. What the hell happened here? Well, I'm gonna get a headpiece that's definitely gonna upgrade my stuff, that's for sure. Do I have a headpiece I can use in the meantime? I do have one. It's 385. So I might get the new headpiece right away, so just wait with it. Please let me inside. I like the music in the Crystarium. It's so hopeful.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Yeah, there he is. So, is it really him?
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon? Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe.
Mm-hmm.
Your exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity.
Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword, prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs. And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the Eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
He makes me worried.
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
I don't know. A kernel, perhaps? Best lies are based on truths.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did.
Mm-hmm.
It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters.
Yes.
I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amareng, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Amareng in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Don't get arrested.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
Makes sense. You kinda are ruling a city.
What's that?
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
That's not good. You don't want to go there.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
Don't go there.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged.
Please don't.
Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take.
Dude's like surrounded
Master Alpha,
by senators.
might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
We're also wanted in Yulmore.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
I'm really worried about this plan right now. This does not sound good. Like, it started so well, and then it just degraded really quickly. I confess a great deal of my time in Calusia was spent befriending the people, but that is not to say I gave no thought to our primary goal. Once I have escorted the Exar to Yulmore, you can be certain I will do all I can to discern the whereabouts of any warden that may be hiding in Calusia. Isn't anybody gonna go with him into Yulmore? Is he just gonna go alone? The fuck? This is the worst plan I've ever heard. There are so many ruins scattered around Amreng, I'm honestly not even sure where to start. Yeah. I should be glad to appraise thee of Y'shtola's recent endeavors during our journey to Raktika. Minfili and I are no strangers to Raktika, but this is perchance the first time we bothered entering through the proverbial front door. Oh. At last I can finally meet Y'shtola. Thingrid has told me so much about her. Your idea is bad, dude. Before you leave, I would like to make a request of you. There's a church, or rather, the ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask you to go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet within the hall that remains, a tablet whose writing I believe may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. Sounds like a plan. A most considerable proposal. Very well. Ere we depart to Raktika, we shall journey unto Fort Job, that we might secure this relic. Dude, can I not talk you out of stupid? Safe travels, Malisti. I pray the tablet and its content prove of interest to Y'shtola. Oh my god. This is just gonna go terribly... Hold on, can I go... This thing? You're very large. Thank you. And very in the middle of my screen. So let me shift you to where I have my other job icons. Alright. Oh, it's night. That's night. Meet Uri and Jay at Fort Job. What do you say, Minfilia? Thancred and I have come across these ruined churches before. I wish I could have seen them before the flood. The windows were works of art, I'm told. I do not doubt this place may weather another assault by the Sin Eaters, but we cannot hope to hold it should the Ulmorian soldiers return. Even with their limited numbers, the guard can use the terrain to their advantage. Perhaps I can convince the captain to lay a few traps out in the field. Maybe. Here amidst these ruins we will find the Church of the First Light, and within that hallowed hall the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. Yes, but first... Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Oh, shoot. Hideous. I'm just gonna... This is... No. Urian Jay appears lost in thought. At the height of the Lakeland prosperity, these sites served as a man's final bastion, but as a testament to his ingenuity and architectural prowess, the Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood with its inexhaustible tides would drown nigh every one, and did all but an end to the religion as a whole, for the creatures which then did arise from the fulgent deluge were seen as the agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinners both. Whence there came the name of Sin Eaters. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet, where there is light there hath ever been shade, and it was in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of the worshipper of the shadow did then migrate to Raktia Great Wood, but that is a tale of another time. For now, let us find the remaineth of the chapel here. Yes. That sounds like a plan. Here. That looks like the chapel. Despite their architectural prowess, I can make neither head nor tail of anything in this place. You would think that a remnant of a church would be more conspicuous. I don't know, I mean, this looks like the remnant of a church. We got the pillars, we got the altar. Is the remnant of a church? It would be unusual, but mayhap the hall was built below ground? It looks like a church. Am I just being crazy? Or does it look like a church? They just have a second basement church in the church. Okay. Let's see what we find. This is the church we seek. It's surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of a decade of disuse. Its subterranean construction hath both done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time, yet the reason for its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverent for the dark. And it followed whereas did want for places of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these walls belong not to those who build them, but to worshippers of the dark, the Knights Blessed, who subsequently migrated to Raktia, yes? Indeed, it was beneath the shade bots of the Raktia Greatwood that they finally found sanctuary. Often many times did Yulmore make spurious overtures of friendship unto them, but they are no fools. The exact knoweth full well that Yustola, in her seclusion, doth labour to learn all she may of the blessed and their past. This is why she sent us here, I now see. So he knows something about this church. The tablet of which he spoke no doubt provided a glimmer into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we better hurry up and find it. Yeah? Well, that was easy. Search your surrounding from the tablet. You may move the camera. Okay. So I'm looking for a tablet. Oh, can I like... Oh, I can scan them. Were the tablet fragment of Holy Scripture? It would mostly, assuredly, rest here on this altar. Yet this would, I presume, also have been where the Blessed placed the font of seeing, used in the practice of their faith. Whither then would they have set the tablet? I didn't know I could actually, look at them. Think. Can anyone tell me what this infernal tablet even looks like? That's a good question. And then I have her over there. I can barely see my hands in front of my face. If only the torch were a little closer. Alright, tablet. I cannot move. Could they hang it up maybe? Hide it under something? Not seeing on top of anything. Oh! Tablet. You have located the time-worn tablet. Perfect. Why do I not just run over and get it? Within the altar, thou sayest? Yeah, it's always under the sofa, you're right. I certainly hope this is what we were looking for. How are you able to see it in the dark? And inside the altar of all places? Not escapeth thine eye, it would seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, the engraving predate the Night Blessed. If I am not mistaken, they are written in the scripture of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Raktia. It will be no small matter to decipher them. A fine gift for our seeker of truth. Is playing the exarch understands Yustola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for a journey into the woods. Yes. Let me see, and this is... Hans. Urian J is ready to leave, but not before first offering a piece of advice. Ere we depart, there is custom of the Night Blessed which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, it in light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches be foul. Thus do they take the utmost pain to protect all they can from his taint, including their very names. To speak plain, it is believed that one's own name must never be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet this commandment precludes not the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases masters their disciples. So is that Yustola hath taken the name of Master Matoya. Lest we offend them, I bid you speak not her true name in the blessed presence. With that in mind, let us speak with the guard who keepeth vigil at the great wood's border. So I'm not allowed to say Yistola. Because he's using Matoya's name. That's a nice little callback. Also, based on the picture I saw over there, Yistola is wearing her new outfit. The one you can get on the store, which is actually really nice. Get there. This way around. So no saying the true names in the light. It's kind of bad because we've just been shouting everybody's name out. Could have said this sooner. But I mean, I guess it doesn't count because we weren't in the forest. After me. Leave me alone. Ooh. Okay, yeah, do leave me alone. You're kind of icky. I know I have no reason to, but I can't help feeling nervous about meeting Yistola. It will be good to see Yistola again. I pray thee heed my explanation of the blessed custom. It would be ill-advised to provoke their ire. Yes. Well met, traveller. What business brings you here? I'm looking for Master Matoya in the forest. Yes, of course. Right this way. Or, well, I don't know if he has the master thing or just Matoya.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Yeah, I know, Lahi is playing. It just immediately, I was like, I know this song. I never heard the actual version, just the fun one. We have arrived indeed. Do I know Lahi's? Yes!
Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Of course he's here. Hello, my friend.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule!
Shut up. I'm doing none of those things.
Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows?
Don't you already do that?
Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
I don't mind him talking. I am impressed that he goes in like, just join us for fighting. Good job. Tancred has told me of the Asians and what they have done. If he isn't willing to help, is it wise to let him stay with us? I don't know. If he never opened his mouth again, it would be too soon. What is it now? Do you expect me to regale you with friendly banter? Oh, very well, I will humor you this once. You may consider it my latest act of good faith. Come on, then. What do you wish to know? Why choose this form here in the first? Well, what a curious question. Mortal flesh is but a vessel into which the Asians pour the elixir of our soul, molding it as fits the occasion. Or not, if you so choose. Be it for a year or millennium, I prefer to retain the same form until my duty is done. So after arriving here in the first, I fashioned some hapless body into the man you see before you. Though, as your friend over there can attest, there are those of us who forego such alterations. He was ever the rash one, La Habrea, jumping from vessel to vessel, never heeding the toll it took on him. More, please. What is it now? Okay, I can't ask him anything. Urianger? His plain Arasian counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, it pervades every corner, and so long as the light warden remaineth, the Sin Eater shall be free to prey upon this land without surcease. If not is done, is a matter of time before the blessed succumb. 2 years past, a swarm of Sin Eaters did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of the priests in so doing. Though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on, wayward souls in want of guiding hand. For a mercy. You're not supposed to say her name in the lights. For a mercy, Stola hath provided that which they sorely needed. They have since endeavoured to restore their home, and thither shall be bent our step to forth gone. You know, what if one of them is listening? And then we've immediately done like a taboo thing, but it's not good. Also, I think it's gonna be so much fun to fly in this place and like fly up above the trees. I hope at least we can fly above the trees. There is somewhere. Ooh, no, I don't want to fight you guys. Northeast. They really need to fix the bridge. And settlements. I guess this is what's left of their things. Urian just said they were rebuilding, but there's no one here. We both know how Urianji enjoys painting pictures with his words, but he did not exaggerate about this place. Well, where is this friend of yours we've come to meet? Let's go find him. It does not look
I
like
see little
building.
sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Now, surround them!
Oh shit. See? You shouldn't have used her name. Please don't shoot us.
These Sin-Eaters, they're not like the others.
We're not
There's
Sin
a
Eaters.
reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
It's a Sin Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
We're not Sin Eaters. We don't look anything like Sin Eaters. At least we should not. Please, we're not Sin Eaters.
Perhaps they speak the truth.
I don't think going cuckoo is gonna help right now. Keep your hands up.
Oh, for the love of...
Hands.
I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so, I retire to the shade.
That is not gonna help us right now.
Good luck.
Oh, you piece of shit. That's definitely not gonna calm down the natives.
Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Oh, Koopa earned some sort of short response from Thangrid.
Enough.
That's amazing.
Runar, report.
Master Matoya!
Thank God. Hi! You look beautiful. Love the feathers.
We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin Eaters?
We are not Sin Eaters.
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
Well,
just passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not?
Yeah.
Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether.
Stop saying her name.
Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Mm-hmm.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company, the one I know not. There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
So, she really
Mine
can't see me.
apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though she is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but two Light Wardens have already perished by her most puissant hand.
Hi.
It cannot be.
Nice to see you too, Master Matoya.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons. Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
Poor guy. I just want to pet him and go like, it's okay. You did everything you were told. Immediately, Lahi starts. That ended a lot better than it might have. No thanks to Emmett Sells. Oh, well, Emmett is a bit of an ass. I didn't expect her to be so imposing in person. She's always been. That she should imagine her a stranger. Yeah, that's... Why would you not recognize me? You have been busy since arriving in the first, I gather. But I would hear the tale of your travels in more suitable surrounding. With Fort Gone yet to be rebuilt, the Night Blessed have made their home in a settlement to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate, and you'll find me soon enough. I wonder if our ether has truly changed so much, because he can see ether. And it's hard to say how exactly... Oh, there's a green one there. Like, how exactly he sees. Because he is technically blind, I think. Oh, this way. There's a wonder. I'm honestly kind of sad that he didn't like know who I was. Northeast further, so on we go. I was supposed to follow the road though, wasn't I? There is the road. Let's just get on the road. There we go. So sad. There she is. Oh, see, you found a cave. That's actually really handy, because then you aren't, like, out in the light. There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the 12 Spoot, this forest has a way of dealing with those who stray far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you to the home of the Night Blessed. Yes. I think that's really... Oh no, okay, that's actually open to the sky. I was gonna say, like, that's really a good idea to be underground, but no. That is a delivery mogul. Hold on. Hello? Wait, hello, Malistimal, was it? I'm afraid I don't have any letters for you today. Well, Ula was saying that the delivery moguls from beyond, wherever that is, Kupo, have high hopes for you. I wonder if they have high hopes for me too. So there are actually moguls here. To make their home here, and so swiftly, would surely have required no small amount of ingenuity. A most impressive feat. Would thou not agree? Yeah. Have you ever seen such a tree? To think, these are only the roots. Yeah, true, that is big. Finally, a place to rest. Oh, let me do the ether thing. Oh, splash. Interesting that they have all these like waters around them. Oh, so this is the original Gridania music.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood. I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are a simple people.
So they shield their eyes as they bow.
Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Right away.
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna kill it.
In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I have come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
That's all we need.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka.
Mm-hmm.
A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Yes?
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me.
No, who would ever do such a thing?
Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
Yeah, they probably worship the Warrior of Darkness. Okay.
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
There is a tension between those two.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life.
You just met her. Can you not go preaching with everybody right now, Ishtola?
But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Look at this cutie. This, though, is a really good timing. Because my stream time is just about to end, so I'm just gonna... Wait, this is 4:03? Hold on, now I'm trying to, like... see... Play a game and hold a cat at the same time. Okay. Okay. Come on. Hey. Okay. Ah, such is life. Get some black pants in there. Alright, that is gonna be it for today's... Oh! Okay. This is what we're doing right now. Okay. That's gonna be it for today's stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I need to sneeze. Oh. Pardon me. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you join me next Friday for some God of War, and next Sunday for more Final Fantasy. But for now, I hope you have a lovely day, lovely evening, and a lovely week. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.